What's up, boys? Today we're going to be playing the ultimate sharpshooter, so we're going scout sharpshooter, and then we're going to be going for 4 different sniper weapons to hold in all 4 of our hands here. We're going to be sniping bugs left and right so fast they won't even be able to keep up. So naturally we have the M1000, we're looking for the thick boy overclock at level 18, and the same with the jury-rigged boomstick. Starts off as a shotgun, but you can turn it into a sort of sniper rifle later on. And then we're also looking for the Nishanka, which is, I guess, a crossbow, but it has the precise tag on it, which allows it to pierce through up to 50 enemies. And then for the final weapon, I guess the deep core probably fits the best. At level 18, it has an overclock that massively increases the damage and reduces the fire rate and the reload speed at the same time. So I think that's the best I'm going to get for the 4th weapon. And then all 4 of those are medium weapons, so we can also get some nice reload speed to help mitigate some of their downsides with that synergy. The Nishanka has some pretty nice debuffs to the build, both acid and electrical. I could potentially convert the deep core and the other thing. Okay, we got the Nishanka here. Let's grab some decent mining speed. We'll go probably potency for that. It does have a pretty slow reload speed, but we'll be getting some medium reload later on, hopefully. Paint job. XP, Nitra. Let's get some Nitra. We want a ton of levels on all 4 of the weapons, so that'll be pretty helpful to go along with that. Let's go around the other side. That's going to take a bit. So we'll go... Fire rate's going to be useless once we get the thick boy, so I'm just going to take the damage here. Yeah, that is the one downside about going thick boy. Well, I guess 2 downsides since it has a very slow reload speed. But one of the main upgrades you'd be taking is just useless here, so makes it a lot harder to get some decent level ups. See if we can get some shellback running past him. We'll take some proj damage, should apply to every weapon here. Big potency into an overclock. We'll take the big stats, I think. 25% to 2 different stats is probably too good to pass up. Quick hit on that to finish it off, since I set it up already. Man, it's crazy. The elite you focus and drop a bunch of rocks on is at 70%, and the one you're not even attacking dies. Stop him right next to some detonators. That'll be some good damage. I wonder if the acid stacks actually increase that. We'll take a big paint job into an overclock here. Gotta take the big clip size to go with the thick boys. Try and get a bit more AoE farming off with the detonators. Let's go damage. If we're choosing between those 2, I think we're using the Nishanka as more of a support weapon if possible. So, none of those. Deep core. Oh, boomstick. We need that to get to level 18, definitely. think I really have time for that XP. Probably should have looped back for that a bit earlier. It's actually pretty painful. Some movement speed to help out with that. I do have a decent amount of nitra, and that does need reload.
It's a little extras. I want another go.
Good piercing.
I'll take it. Yoink.
Sure.
Bingo. Sure. Why not?
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Mission control, you surly fucker.
Yeah, I did want to get the boomstick pretty quickly, since getting Thick Boy on 2 different weapons might be a bit difficult here. And the sooner we get that, the sooner we can start headshot no-scoping.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming. Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
Another level for the boomstick. Oh yeah, I definitely want weapon box as well. I wonder if there's a 5th weapon we could grab for the build. It's gotta be... I can't really remember anything. Coil gun does have the precise tag, but I don't know about that. Pickled nitra. Let's grab another nitra scanner for now. Big potency. Big piercing. What's that at? 6? Yeah, I'm down with that. Oh, that's fire rate anyways. Definitely want that anyways. Oh, there's a bunch of nitra laying on the ground over there.
The exit completed. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
The Sharpshooter's passive explosion is actually based on the damage of the hit triggering it as well, so it should give pretty good value here with a lot of very high damage single shot weapons. Hopefully that'll cover our AoE later on, but right now it's definitely a bit weak. We take damage for that. Try and get some shots through the shell back if we can line them up with all the piercing we have. Boomstick is actually pretty good if you stay right on top of him and all of the pellets hit at the same time as well. Decent damage. See if we can get him to stop right on top of that and then knock it down. Good bug trying to hide behind the rocks. Let's get some detonators. Oh, that knockback kind of messed that up. Decent reload. Line them up for the Nishanka's 50 piercing. It's probably enough damage for now. Let's go around and try and grab as much XP as possible. Another decent potency. So we were looking for the deep core. Nope. There we go.
Reliable, dependable, good
Decent
old
kinetic, that'll work on 3 currently. So I probably do want to just keep it on kinetic then.
I'm raring to try this out.
No point trying to convert 3 different weapons to electrical if I already have 3 on kinetic. Sure. Damage into an overclock, we'll go damage and reload speed for even more DPS.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Well done, Miner. We knew we could trust you to
Decent crit chance.
Stage 2 completed.
Definitely want to get those stats up with the Sharpshooter passives. Reload speed is nice. We can get the overclock there. Even more damage.
Almost makes it too easy.
Fire rate is going to be useless once we get the thick boy overclock. I could definitely use medium reload. We're a little bit light on gold. I think I'm gonna check some rerolls first.
Yes, please.
Okay, we got some luck.
Now it's my favorite color.
Cold, nope.
This one
Bit of
almost makes it
damage.
too easy.
Fire rate, don't think so.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Cheap reload. Probably not gonna lock any of that.
You have your objectives. Get it done, Miner. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I definitely need to get some more mining speed to go with the 2 nitrous scanners. And it's just a really nice utility stat to have on this map anyways, to help you move around faster through the salts.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm not scared of you.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
Oh, piercing's not bad. The Nishanka, it'll be useless since it has 50, but on... Oh, that has 50 as well, okay. It's actually not great then. So just my 2 lowest weapons. I think I'm going to try it anyways.
I'm raring to try this out.
Let's go more reload over there so we can get the thick boy.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Yeah, I forgot the M1000 was also 50 piercing. But I think anything with the precise tag has 50. Alright, Sharpshooter passive, time to do your job. Let's get the levels on the boomstick up a bit as well.
Heading your way. Load up.
Decent reload. Paint job, we could definitely use some levels for that. probably can't hit from here. I'm gonna delay it a bit and try to time it as he's rolling in, but not quite. The Nishaka's actually pretty good against the shellbacks so far. Just stacking those potency debuffs on them as I run away. Fire rates, we'll take some more crit damage. You get like a few acid stacks on him, and then all of the boomstick's projectiles hit at the same time with some decent damage amplify. Not too bad, actually.
Careful, they're going blood crazed. Work fast, miner.
Oh yeah.
We can probably just kill some of the detonators here, and with that many things nearby, they're almost guaranteed to hit something decent. Didn't really want to kill them that quickly, but oh well. Gonna have to try and drag them away from that XP, I think. Movement will help me play a bit greedy and hopefully grab some good XP here. Probably gonna take some hits for some XP, probably don't want to lose all that. Let's get some boomstick levels. Damage is fine. Reload, blue.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
Not having very good luck with the early magnets, unfortunately, though.
Taking you to stage 4. You did good work, miner.
Another paint job, going to be a very weak high-level weapon. Big
This is gonna help
kinetic.
me be a perfect
I
dwarf.
could use some pickup, but I also kind of need rerolls, and I want to get super high
Surely
damage.
next time will be better.
Another kinetic.
This
Reload
one's
for
a
that.
blast. It's a
That.
little extra special.
Sure.
Rarely go for this one.
We'll get the big damage, and that'll be massive piercing with those upgrades and the
This one
artifacts.
almost makes it too easy. What else we got?
Let's see, we have 64. We can grab all of these. And I definitely want some more mining speed as well.
Help me be a perfect dwarf.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
This place is almost nice compared to last one. Let's get them in. I rarely get
Second
one of these.
overclock. Ooh, bigger bags for both of them. Perfect. Extremely slow reload speed, but we're going to hit extremely hard.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be
I think if there's a very good pairing with the unstable overclock, like the bigger mags here with the thick boys, then converting your damage type also makes it a lot harder to hit those, because then you're going for two very specific balanced overclocks at the same time. So yeah, I think I definitely like sticking with the kinetic here.
Objective completed.
Where is all of the gold hiding, man?
Prepare to fight for your life.
barely got out of range of that, so we finally have a good magnet. If I can save that for later, it's going to be a bit hard to get to that spot safely, I think, with my limited AoE still. But I'm gonna agree for it later on, once we've racked up a bunch of XP on the ground. Yeah, I'm not sure I can really even fight to that. My AoE should be decent with all the piercing, I would think. But it does not feel that way. Can't go down there. I might be dead. Please, can I get a spot of red sugar, sir? Reload, damage. Kind of want to get the overclock there. But yeah, we're still trying to fight to the supply pod. My god, there's so many bugs. Let's take the magnet for some power here. And maybe a bit of healing from the level ups. Fire rates, we're gonna pass on that. Fire rate damage, we'll go here. Potency, sure. We have damage, sure. Thick boy, there we go. What's my reload speed at now? 2.28? That doesn't sound right with the reduction in there as well. I guess we got a decent number of okay rarity reloads on it. I don't think I can even get to that supply pod, my god. How are there so many bugs?
The clock's ticking, miner. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
Let's get some HP since I'm about to die. I literally can't get to the supply pod for the entire level. What is going on? Reload. I spent the entire level trying to get to the supply pod and I just never could. What?
Excellent work, miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage 5.
Oh, yeah.
Piercing, do we want more reload there? We do have a ton of nitro, so probably.
Makes my whole life better. Let's shake it up.
Big damage into the second thick boy. Yup.
Rocking it to 11.
Paint job if we want that. But I'm probably gonna get it past 18 anyways, and fire rate will help it debuff.
Sure, why not?
One way to rouse the destroy its cocoons. Kill them all, miner.
Man, just a completely unreachable supply pod with nothing I could have done there. That feels so bad. If I had gotten the thick boy overclock a bit earlier, then maybe I could have done enough AoE damage with my sharpshooter passive.
Feel much better.
But I literally spent the entire level trying to get to it, and I just couldn't even get close without dying.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Minerals, sure.
You can have 3 copies of that, so I can't remove it from the pool, so it's a bit of nitro or reload. I am sometimes having trouble spending my nitro, and we don't even have the coupon, so let's go ahead and grab the level there. We'll go damage here, that needs overclock still. Yeah, the AoE does seem a bit better now that we have the double thick boys online, so I guess I probably needed to prioritize levels on those a bit more, instead of like the high rarity generic passives to maximize my damage. I think a supply pod was probably worth more than that. Nope. Coupons go with the scanner, or I could get 3 scanners and try to get pickled nitra on the 10th floor. Yup.
This one suits me best.
Decent damage, but that's fine. We'll get our crits up. Looks like we are missing some nitra. Since I did reroll a couple times, but we should have a lot more with 3 scanners. Luck, yup. Magnets? I don't know if I'm going to have time for the nitra veins hidden somewhere. Damage, we need the overclocks for that. A bunch of raw stats. Well, we can definitely force them into the immunity phase pretty often with the big thick boy crits onto them. Oh, I was not expecting the double charge there, oops. Let's try and end this and then go for the magnet. This is getting pretty risky. Just not paying attention to the double charge. Some nice upgrades here, let's go. A legendary for all 4 weapons, that's fantastic.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Another medium reload, yep. Big fire rates. Or decent damage. Fire rate doesn't really fit the sniper build, so we're going damage here. And then out of these, I'm not sure either of these really fits. We could definitely use some better AoE. And we do only have 2 types, so firing all of them at the same time isn't quite as valuable with the way I'm building it here.
You've proven that one dwarf can do the work of 4 if we just give you enough guns. Management is pleased.
I guess we could take that. It really only works on here and here. I guess we'll get a little bit, since it's the best rarity here. Then here has the reload on that. 1.8 still a bit long. Definitely grab that, some nice damage. Sure.
I rarely go for this. Nothing for me here. Let's try
Fire
again.
rates,
I'll take this one. This
crit
one's so
damage.
mean.
We'll pass on that since we're a bit light on nitra.
Nope. Try again.
Paint job is helpful to get the overclocks going, and we can get a boatload of damage.
There's work to be done. Have an atom miner.
You're never getting used to this smell.
Small swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Really want that.
Get the landing zone cleared.
Need to open up some line of sight to actually fire at them here, and then Sharpshooter passive should do the work now. Magnet's okay. We can do better. Like, actually all of these are fantastic coupons to go with the nitro scanners, but we kind of want to get the raw damage for a sniper build, I think.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. The torch is off the break.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm coming.
Look at those chunky Sharpshooter passive explosions. Let's go some more mining speed. We have both of those fully overclocked. Did not see him hiding behind the rocks there. Yeah, we kind of delete elites with a build like this, so I can't really mine much more once they come out, unfortunately.
Before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Should just be able to blast through here pretty easily, I think.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Damage, yep.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If
Left
you make it back.
damage. How's the reload on that? 2.28, could definitely use some more there.
Bunga.
Fire rate, we don't
Try
care.
again.
Light on gold, do I want to lock that? It is a pretty large damage. Hopefully we'll actually do better at mining
I can't get enough of this rare stuff. Show
and be
me
able to
more.
afford that later on. Reload and potency are pretty solid for that.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Damn. On my lucky jaw. Ugh. Never felt better.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Even the elites just explode now. Well, I guess mini elites.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Man, that passive is so nice once you get some good weapons for it.
Swarm is approaching.
The issue is that the best scout weapons are very fast attacking. Like the plasma carbine is one of the best weapons in the entire game. Pretty hard to get high damage with a single hit on that. But it also doesn't really need it either. Big damage. pretty good fire rates. I guess we probably will take the coupons here. That'll give us a lot more upgrades with all the nitro stuff.
You don't see these every day. Show your life, huh?
Stage 7. I could probably use the pickup radius, to be honest. But more luck.
Hey, better horse. Follow this.
Yeah, they're all just dead.
The drop pod is arriving. Get moving.
My damage is too high.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer in the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Grab our massive damage, and then we probably need it for rerolls unless I want all of these. Not fire rates. Good damage, potency, piercing. What's that at now? 18. Not bad from a base of 4.
What else?
We have some upgrades that are useful for that, and even more piercing.
Feel
Can we get that up to 50 as well? Probably not. We're almost out of nitra, but we do have a bit left. Reload there is pretty nice.
epic upgrade.
Kinetic
That's a
and
no-brainer.
global damage. Could grab more piercing.
You've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
On my lucky jaw. New club hot.
Big global, yup.
Legendary. It's my lucky day. Take that.
Big swoon detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Shoot it in the face.
Objective swoon is detected. Excellent. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
You want some more? Deployment's on great.
Supply pod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing.
On it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Shoot the kill. This was a car.
Not alone. Supplies inbound.
Multi-tool. We're actually fairly limited on types, since we're all medium and a lot of precise-based stuff. It's probably still worth it, but I could definitely do better. Let me go over these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we would gain 10%. That's really not a lot, to be honest. Ooh, weapon box. We got the smart rifle. That kind of works, actually, with the piercing lowered fire rate rounds. That's actually pretty sick. Okay. We can have 5 kind of sniper rifles now. We definitely need a lot of levels. Fire rate, though, we'll pass on that, grab the reload speed. Yeah, just no mining time once the elites come out and just get instantly deleted. More luck. Ooh, perfect magnets. Beautiful. That'll help avoid one-shots, hopefully, with the energy bars constantly reducing my HP.
I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make
Alright, we need some big levels on the smart rifle. The other stuff is mostly done. I do like damage there, though. That I like crit damage and proj. We'll go here, hold a bit of gold just in case. Not really any smart rifle stuff. Big crit chance. We can do 2 or 3 rerolls after that. Good damage. Ooh, that's perfect. Big paint job for the smart rifle. Reload for it. That does need some reload, and then we're basically out.
There's work to be done. Have an atom miner.
But the Dream 8 fully overclocked sniper rifles is still alive. I think we actually have a pretty good chance with the 3 nitro scanners plus coupons on top of that. We even get a bit of coverage over the rocks as well, with the smart rifle ignoring terrain in front of you.
Well done, you got them all.
Did that even add any different tags to the build? No. So, multi-tool would still only be a 10% reload, I think. The turbo and... Ooh, magnet, gotta avoid that. The turbo encabulator would be fantastic here, though. Massive damage and reload speed. Fire rate, it's good. I just don't know if I really want it. We have 3 rerolls left, not a ton of nitro, so I probably should just grab it. Big piercing into an overclock. I don't think either of those really matters too much. We'll take the boatload of stats, I think. It's too bad there isn't a thick boy for the smart rifle to go with the bigger mags there. Something is lagging and I'm not even firing right now. Guess a large horde of bugs trying to path in a weird way or something? Oh my god, they just get deleted now. Oh, he's getting blocked by the terrain. Let's not get hit by that. Big reloads, sure. Piercing, we need levels on that the most.
Get yourself onto that drop pod.
But yeah, how much piercing did that have? 48, wow. And I just got it too.
Never stood a chance.
So we need 1 and 5 to fully overclock all the rifles.
If you make it back.
There's 1. I can probably spare that.
Bingo! I'm feeling lucky.
Big crit chance will hold some resources and pass on the fire rate. Reload if I want that. It's probably fine.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
We can finish that off.
Feels right.
And then this massively increases the damage, makes it fire slower, so that's the most fitting towards a sort of sniper rifle build, I think, for the 4th weapon here. 11, that's pretty good.
Nope. Try again.
Another level there, and now we just need 2 more. No more rerolls, can't get anything else. Fire rate, don't care.
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
So we want to try and find some gold quickly here, and then reroll into the smart rifle levels to finish that off before the boss comes out. Won't really be able to do any super nitro stacking pickled nitro shenanigans here since I needed so many weapon levels with 5 very good weapons for the build. It's actually super nice. You can scout out bugs that you can't even see behind the rocks with this smart rifle as well. See how fast this guy dies when he gets over the rocks. See ya. So we are really looking for smart rifle. That's kind of painful to pass. That's 4 different weapons, purple damage. But I want the overclocks. Deep core, nope. Fire rates, no. I guess we could take that.
Sure, why not?
Then we just need 1 more level now. Let's see, if I get Pickled Nitra or Pay to Win console, then it would probably be better to wait a bit on that. But at the same time, I want to go to where the Dreadnought spawns and just delete him like as soon as he comes out with all the big boys. So let's see what we got. Pickled Nitra, I'm going to be pretty slow, 13%, down to minus 35. So I'm actually going to have to stay at maximum range to have a chance of dodging him, because otherwise I just get one-shots. But I might be able to delete him as well. We're at 692% damage. So he's to my bottom left. I probably just want to go max range and try to bait out the charge and then delete him if I can.
It's big and it's dangerous.
Okay. I need to get close and blast him while he's doing the ranged attack. And then everything else will just melt at this point, and we have to sprint back because I'm very slow. There we go. Kind of 5 fully overclocked, and lead wrapped ammo kind of fits the build. Massive damage, lowers the attack speed and the reload speed. So that's the closest you can get to 5 sniper weapons at the same time, I think. We got massive piercing for them as well. 21 piercing there, 15 piercing, and 48 piercing on the smart rifle. Wow. 75 on those. I can't get piercing since 50 is more than enough anyways.
Gotta move,
but the artifact does still increase it. Three pretty early nitra scanners into the pickled nitra at the end, but we didn't have enough to do the moonwalking. Fantastic weapon box. We did have to give up an artifact because I just could not clear that absurd number of bugs. Had some pretty good damage there and some massive damage there. Probably should have taken the coupons earlier, but oh well. All 5 medium weapons as well for pretty nice reload speeds.
Very well done, miner. Taking you back to the space rig.
So those 4 were pure physical. We can try to calculate the Sharpshooter passive. That would be 116-ish, 126, 143 or so, I think. If I did that correctly, so that would be 120 million damage from the Sharpshooter passive. Not too shabby. Definitely felt a lot smoother once I got the thick boy overclocks for the M1000. Up to 87 million on just that, plus whatever it contributed to the Sharpshooter passive. Probably over 100 million from just that weapon alone. Actually some pretty solid damage from the Bolt Shark as well. We had about 23 plus 12, 35 million. So an extra 14 million from the dot, and that was mainly for applying the debuffs, extra damage taken from the acid and crit chance from the electrical. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.